blade come off, separate?
No, it's just the where it dovetails into the platforms that had a lubrication.
So all of a sudden it turns on.
Show you something you got here.
Okay.
See this inlet for your air conditioning system.
Oh.
When this is closed, of course, you've got ram air here.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what they ask for up in the flight deck, you'll get more airflow. And what you have here, in this bay right here, you see these quick disconnects? These fold open, and in here is two on each side, forward and aft, of radiators. Just think of them as radiators. We call them heat exchangers.
Mm-hmm.
They look like something that come off of friggin' Kenworth truck or something. That's as big as they are. Those are your heat exchangers, and that's basically what runs your air conditioning system. You get bleed air that comes off of the engine over to here, and it goes through these and cools it. Because you know air coming off there is superheated.
Yeah.
And this will cool it down, and that's what you'll use for cabin temperature. And
What's that?
he's running one of the tests for your position, I believe. You have to have standby power on, and he turns it off every now and then.
So is this the same principle for regular heating too?
Yes.
Inside the plane?
Yep. It's the same air, heating and cooling. Depends on where you want to take it off of. So they have an auto pressure controller, auto heat, auto air. You can, on your cooling, they call them packs.
Yeah.
You can turn it hotter, colder, whatever the flight attendant wants to. Oh, it's cold back there. Or, gee whiz, it's too hot. You know.
How long is it usually?
Flight attendants are always picky.
Usually, tires are on condition. Tires are on condition. What you have here is a 28 ply tire, and the skins, we can retread them infinitely. As long as they're okay, we'll retread them. So what you do is mine just sit like this here. This is a result of this tire coming down. Mine just goes from 0 to over 210 miles an hour, just like that. So you're going to get right?
Is this the housing where the landing gear is?
Why they
Yes.
use air in tires and not just completely
Rubber.
rubber.
Well, because that also helps in the shock absorption. And when you use air, it gives you more surface contact. It'll flatten out a bit. All around a much better deal than like hard rubber. Hard rubber would tend to freeze to it. It'd be like skating around on things.
I know that they actually made these tires that are indestructible. You could drive off a cliff, drop 200 feet, and it wouldn't even shatter them. They're like a honeycomb kind of
Very cool
structure.
Wow. Oh yeah.
What company makes those tires? Do you know?
I don't know. It's military technology.
They got like run flat tires. What they call them? Yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the future that's what they'll come up with. So far, this is. And on your brakes, you have what they call an
Exhaust pipe.
disc brake. You know, a disc brake, when you see your disc brakes on your car and like that, kind of have a rotor and a caliper. You'll have a caliper on the outside that'll push them all together. and it gives you more surface, braking surface, and it at a lower temperature. Because let me tell you, at 210 miles an hour, these things heat up just like that. So
like if you touched one of these just after landing,
it'd be hot. It'd be real hot.
Burn your skin off, probably.
That's why we use thrust reversers. What you have here, if you look up the back of this, see these rods in there?
Yeah.
See that square thing?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that's a door. And when this thing pulls back, that pulls that door open. And what happens is that directs the airflow from that first stage fan that way. Instead of out the back here, this comes open, creates an opening here, and that airflow is this way, redirecting your thrust forward.
So you go like back into a terminal or something?
Well, we used to power back, but they don't allow that.
You just rather use tugs.
Well, and another thing too is that when you go high power, you have the chance of adjusting something up your intake.
Like a bird.
like maybe a screw on the floor that someone missed
A bird that suddenly shows up.
Yeah.
Rag.
That's what you call foreign object destruction. We call it FOD. Yeah. The rag.
You want me to grab that for you?
Nah, it's okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. We got these guys that there's specific job that they clean up on. Flaps. You guys know the principle for flaps, right?
Yeah.
Is to increase the lift of your airfoil.
So you can take off shorter.
More area on top that pulls your...
And it can also slow your plane down for landing.
Exactly. It means you can go a slower speed.
And the spoilers too.
And that's this whole leading edge here. It's slats. Spoilers are also on our airplane, because of the size of our airplane, are also used in turning.
Mm-hmm.
Because what they'll do is, in your turn, wherever you're turning in, your spoiler on that wing will come up and it interrupt the airflow across and pull the wing over. So it helps in turning as well. So, yep. Yeah, it's quite an operation. These airplanes are incredible.
They are.
Yep.
Are we going to be going over to see the other tomorrow?
Probably not. I know there's a black store. It'd probably be up to you guy there.
One big tail setting. That thing down there is if you take off too steep, it'll hit the ground. It'll be like a little tail scrape, so it doesn't damage the frame of the plane.
This one, huh?
Yeah, this right here. So you can already see it, or it's marked up already.
Somebody been doing it, huh?
I can tell this is already marked up, the tail thing, dragger.
This compartment right there, that's what we commonly refer to as a hellhole. At this production splice, everything back is not pressurized. This is where you're going to locate your stabilizer jack screw and your cables that go up to your rudder PCUs, power control units. You can also access some of your auxiliary power units from there. What you'll see if you go in here is like a dome-shaped bulkhead. The reason they do that is because they'll shape it like this because it'll take more pressure, and rather than something flat.
Quick question on that. So somebody right now already hit it? Like,
no, actually that's just grease coming out of it. No, you'd know it because there'd be more of an indication here you'd be down in the red. There's our rear jack point. Those jacks up in the corner where you see them. Yeah, that's where the big tall one goes right back here. Then you have some that go in the wings. But yeah, this part of the side. That's the reason your stabilizer is it will tell you how to monitor it. The faster the airplane wants to go, the more it wants to go.
Steve. This is where I'm going to sleep tonight. Not really. It's not there. No oxygen. Maybe a cargo bay.
The one we had last time was 247. He still tracks it on the website, quite aware.
Alright, this is the basics of the 737-900. See ya in the next video. Nice plane.